5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Depression.
Year! Oh. Wait, what were you saying?
Nothing.
Knight. What did you say?
The shift of expressions on your face.
What did you actually say?
Happy New Year.
Yeah. It's like 5 minutes later after you say that. Happy New Year.
Yeah. New Year's special, you guys.
Woo! I can't wait to go back into editing and see what you actually said.
You'll have to find out later.
I'm terrified.
King's late again.
Yay!
So by the time you're listening to this, it's probably the New Year or close to that.
It's probably too late. Wait.
Wait. No, I didn't mean it. No, don't.
For those of you listening, I just put a gun in my mouth.
Not an actual gun.
Oh, no, I pantomimed putting a gun in my mouth.
You see, we didn't go to the gun shop around the corner, which apparently exists.
Yeah. Have you not seen it?
I'll be honest, I probably passed it a ton of times, but I never noticed.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're
side.
talking about.
Yeah.
Bro, when I move out, I might hit that place up if they got good deals.
Hey, right on. It's your right.
Anyone want to come to my house, they're going to get the blicky.
The blicky?
The gun.
Oh, I'm not familiar with gun terms.
That's just a slang term.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
Knight with the blicky. No, I just
What
imagine.
would he do?
I just imagine the meme of it shows like a knight in full suit of armor, but he has the
Bury
gun.
this in filthy cash.
Yes. Oh, so Bloodborne.
Oh, we never actually started the thing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the king's cabinet is now in session. It's kind of in sync.
Yeah.
It's a good way to end the year, I think.
Yeah, we were only about 2 minutes late.
Yeah.
Woo!
Kind of like King. Hey!
Hey!
Hey! Fuck him. No, King, we appreciate you.
We love you, buddy. But he's always late to everything.
He's a busy man.
True. Yeah.
Doesn't get enough damn sleep.
No. He only ever gets like 2 to 4 hours.
Bro, I would die.
Same.
How much sleep do you get, Joker?
Anywhere from 4 to 12 hours a night.
12?
Yeah.
You're telling me you go to sleep at like 6 in the evening, you wake up 6 in the morning?
Yep. Well, I wake up at 4 in the morning, but on the weekends.
Oh.
Yeah. So I go to bed at like 7 or 8 normally, and then I wake up at 4.
How do you do that?
I either have will made of paper or will made of iron. Depends on the day.
Kind of like people with their New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, is that a segue?
Whoa.
Is that a segue?
Holy
Yes,
shit.
it is.
A shitty motor scooter? Segway?
You got me. You got me, man. Oh, goodness.
So how many New Year's resolutions would you say that you've made over the years and then never stuck with? Like,
See, that's a difficult question because I usually don't make them to begin with.
fair enough.
Because I know I'm not going to keep up with most of them.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I mean,
I'm the same way.
if there was one, I'd say it was probably like exercising more.
Right on.
That one I'm pretty consistent with. In the past couple of months, I've been falling behind.
Fair. It
Well,
happens.
It's not like I'm saying I'm going to go to the gym.
Right.
Bro, I'm just going to do a home workout. I don't feel like driving just for the... Okay, well, actually, the weight set would be nice. The point is, resolutions are only as good as the will to keep them.
And in most cases, that is not very strong.
All those memes of freaking... What? Like, freaking Planet Fitness. Yeah. The day after New Year's. Full.
Like there's a fucking tumbleweed going through.
No, that's a month later.
Oh, yeah. But I've been keeping up with my, I guess, home gym routine. It's like crunches by sets of 10.
Oh, hot damn.
Yeah. Been kind of trying to stick with that.
So by the end of this, your abs will be like steel,
That's what I'm hoping for.
and then you'll just bump into someone, then they'll just break in half.
That'd be awesome. Being just like a human fucking Superman.
I'd pay to see that movie.
Hell yeah.
Look, the King's Cabinet expanded universe.
There's fucking 15 of each of us.
There's fucking lore.
Oh no, not the lore.
If we ever get to the point where there's lore being made about us in like a freaking 4chan thread.
That'd be so fucking funny.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait.
Hey, if you want to see that happen, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit the bell icon for all subscriptions. All notifications.
For every video that we post, you know? Because that button's never broken.
Yeah.
The YouTube bell never has a history of being broken and not ever sending notifications to people.
What are you talking about? YouTube is the most consistent site and platform for all videos. I can't even finish it.
I wanted to see how far you could get in that before you just like...
It's the look on your face.
Yeah.
You're just like... Really, homie?
Yeah, I was trying not to break into a smile as you were saying that, but that didn't work out.
It's not like there's a... Well, okay, there's Odyssey, there's Rumble, there's... Locals?
I have no fucking idea.
Hell if I know.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, and they're all pretty much shit, so it's fine.
You know what? It is what it is. Or we just make our own platform.
That'd be fucking awful.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't know how to code.
What, you didn't learn to code?
No, we have a buddy that did.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Is he coding?
Yeah, I think he's doing freelance work at the moment.
Nice.
Hmm?
Honestly, that's probably the way to go right now.
Yeah. It's good for him, though. Like, he's probably doing real well with that.
I mean, bro, if you know Python, C++, Java, those are the only three that I know.
Yes. C sharp.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, there's C sharp and then C++.
Bro, if you were about to say it, no, actually there's C flat, I was going to kick your ass. These programming languages making these musical references.
C flat, that's the note I sing in.
Hey! Wait, really?
I don't know. All I know is that I can mimic a song if I've heard it enough times.
Didn't you... Wasn't it like in 6th grade you sang American Pie?
Yeah, I think I did that for like a karaoke thing in school.
I wasn't around when that happened, but I only ever heard about it.
Was it cringy? Was it as cringy as I thought it would be?
I didn't hear any complaints.
Really?
I didn't.
Wow.
From what I can tell, people saw that as it was a good thing. And no one said anything unfavorable about it.
Wow.
To my knowledge.
And then I just continued to disappoint from there on out.
It's okay, buddy.
You feel that? Do you feel the pain?
No, I understand.
Yeah, no, I can't.
It hurts the heart. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there because I was about to make a really terrible joke.
I want to hear it after the recording. For sure.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Tell you what, when King gets here,
oh yeah,
we'll tell it to him outside of context. When we cut that out.
Yeah.
Oh man, is he here yet?
Nope. Still nothing from him on Discord or anything.
What a little bitch.
Yeah.
Well, maybe his New Year's resolution should be...
To be on time.
Punctuality.
Yeah! That'll never happen.
Again, it's about the will to keep it. Giving me that disapproving look like that?
Yeah. Do you know who he is, right? You know King.
No, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Hey, on the subject of that, were there any resolutions that you didn't bother to keep?
Tons.
Name the funniest one.
The funniest one is the stereotype of the gym.
Ah.
Yeah, I belonged to a gym when I was about 13 or 14. And I would go for the first maybe week or two of the new year. Mm-hmm. And never again.
Was it just boring? Like
Yeah. It's being boring and also having a ton of people around you that it feels like they're essentially watching you as you're working out.
Right.
Because I don't do well with confrontation. But if you do see me in public and you recognize me somehow, feel free to say hi. I'll do my fucking best.
I can imagine if we ever do like a meetup.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be fucking in the corner, hood over my head, and just fucking go on.
Imagine this: we're at PAX East. We somehow have our own panel somehow, and then it's like King and I, or maybe King if he's there. Maybe that's the two of us like at the table, and we're answering questions, and then you're just like headphones in. You're just like heads down, like you're like in high school.
Oh, yeah,
it's just like you're like flipping everyone off as they're asking you questions specifically.
If somebody asks me a question, I'll fucking raise my fucking head and eyes like squinting at him. What do you want?
No, please don't unsubscribe.
Please don't. I edit all the videos and I fucking hate it.
No, we won't play Minecraft.
No?
I mean, I'd like to play Minecraft.
Yeah, I would too. I was gonna say.
Okay, but it has to be with King, where we're doing the thing where we did that one time, where we try to appropriate the village, only to then make a better one, like, down the road.
So we're gonna kill all the villagers, and essentially just fucking move their village a little bit.
No. We leave them alive. We have to keep them alive.
Where's the fun in that?
No, because we need the satisfaction of them knowing that they did a worse job at a village. You see, well, we go in, we literally take all of their stuff that we can use, and then we go, like, literally, we were going to do that. We're going to go across the lake in this one Minecraft server, just freaking build a better village, and then we would kill them.
I fucking forgot we did that.
We only got, like, one night, but
still.
For what it was fun.
We just fucking took their shit and moved it across the lake.
Oh, we didn't even get that far. Because what happened was, this zombie hordes were attacking everything, and there weren't enough beds because the villagers got to them first. So we had to survive the night.
Oh, yeah!
But
this is when they could break down the doors and stuff, too. So they would basically fucking chase me around the buildings and shit.
And this is also after they added the Phantom mob, which I thought you were fucking with me when you said it existed.
No.
You have to keep in mind, I hadn't played that since the 360 version.
But fucking awful.
Look, if we ever do the Minecraft Let's Play,
which I really hope we do.
It's probably gonna happen sometime in the future. We've got to show the villagers who's boss.
If we do that, expect King to have an exact plan that we never follow.
That is painfully true.
Yeah.
Hey, it's almost like that happened last time.
Memories.
Okay, here's a New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
When I make a plan, I'm going to stick with it. Because that piece of advice can apply to any situation without any variation. Because that's how life is. It's completely black and white.
Sure.
You don't believe me, do you?
No.
Oh, man. I don't. Have you ever done the thing where, like, you write something that's been on your mind on a piece of paper, and then you throw it into like a flame or something? Like, kind of like letting go of the past kind of thing?
Not that I can remember, but I feel like that would be very therapeutic.
It wasn't for me.
Oh, really?
But I can see why it would be for others.
Right, because it's essentially putting all your entire thought on a piece of paper and essentially just casting it away.
Right.
I could see how that would be helpful. I'm sorry that it didn't work for you, but, you know, if it helps somebody.
Maybe I shouldn't say I overthink things.
Okay.
Things tend to linger, good and bad.
Oh, yeah.
That's how my mind is.
Like, if you did something wrong, like, years ago, it's still going to be sticking with you now.
It'll take a while. Depending on what it is, it'll take a while for me to get over it.
Fair.
But there's a lot of variation there.
Yeah. It happens. It depends, I guess, on the severity and what it is.
There's this great meme. Actually, I think I have it in my reaction images folder on my phone, too. It shows, do you know the show Clone High?
Not that I can remember.
Okay, do you know the meme, nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys?
I feel like I've heard that before, yeah.
Well, okay, it's that character.
Oh, yeah. That's the one with fucking Robert Kennedy and then fucking,
Gandhi?
Yeah,
Yep, that's
okay,
the
I remember
one.
that.
I've
like
never
your
watched
funny words, Magic Man.
I've never watched the show. I hear it's pretty good.
Also, that phrase that nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. Just like war flashbacks.
The first moment I heard that without the context of the show, I just thought, oh, that's not a good thing to say.
No.
I'm glad this is within context now. Because, oh boy.
Have you ever seen the meme of, I think it's the Kennedy on like the casting couch, and he's like, "My baby's so fine," and then
it's like, yes.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna reference that.
Oh my god, really?
There's a variant of that where it shows his head down. And he's looking very sad.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then boom. I think about how my prior actions have caused me to be an asshole towards others, and how in many ways I'm still an asshole now.
Hey, that's very relatable.
That's how I feel sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm the Kennedy.
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah.
in a manner of speaking.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to be him.
No, same.
That's just gonna leave it at that. I could, again, horrible jokes I'm not gonna say on while we're recording.
Which Kennedy wouldn't you want to be? The drunks, the dead, or the drunk and dead?
Listen. The thing that I've learned about doing this podcast in the relatively short time that we've done it,
sure,
it's learning to hold my tongue more.
Oh.
And I'm thinking, you see, if we were off recording, I would have instantly given you an answer. And it's really hard not to right now. Off recording, I will tell you.
Perfect.
Because I don't want to get yeeted off of YouTube. As funny as it would be if we did.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But, what was I going to say? Shit. I didn't realize I was supposed to hold my tongue. That's my fault.
Well, you do a pretty good job of it.
Really?
King and I are worse. Keep in mind, we were the only ones who ever accidentally dropped names that were later edited out. We were the only two.
I mean, I just did. If that helps, I think.
You dropped a name?
I dropped the name of a place.
Oh.
I don't know if it's a chain, but it's still the name of a place.
No, it is a chain. Well, you're not going to know what it is, suckers. But point is, you're better at it than we are.
Wow. That's one time I've ever heard that I'm actually good at censoring myself. I tend to just say whatever dumb shit I'm thinking.
It works better for this platform.
Fair.
It doesn't work well for King and I. We are very controversial people.
Yeah, I've had to cut out a lot of you guys ranting it during certain parts.
I am so sorry.
It's fine, man. I'm not worried about it.
It's like, King, we shouldn't talk about this, but I also want to know more.
I really want to talk about this, but we absolutely can't.
I'll put it this way. If we wanted to be more... Because you have to understand, for those listening, when we formed this partnership, for lack of a better term, we agreed to keep things relatively chill in that aspect.
Yeah.
We don't want to rustle too many feathers, at least not yet. And depending on what the topic is.
That's fair, yeah.
The thing is, we agreed to certain topics that we should try to avoid, or if we talk about them in a very light manner. King and I aren't good at that. That's the thing. But here's the thing, though. We did agree to do our best with that, and we were trying to improve.
But the one thing I will say is, looking back on the rants and having to cut them out, it kind of shows where your political leanings are.
And see, that's the other thing. We're not trying to be political on the show.
Right.
That was one of the explicit agreements.
Right.
You can probably infer our beliefs based on how we speak and what we say, but that's one thing versus flat out saying it and promoting it.
And we've all been friends for a long time, so it's not like they're trying to imprint their views on me.
And likewise, I mean, well, Joker, you and I, we agree and disagree on many things.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But we can see past those differences because we're fucking human.
Yeah, and we're adults.
That too, well, even when we were teenagers.
That's true, yeah. We did kind of have,
We are very different people.
Very.
And yet it's still, somehow we get the fuck along.
Yeah. We found a way to make that shit work.
I mean, I'll put it this way. as an example, I'm a Christian, you're an atheist.
Right.
I get along better with you than I do some of my own kind.
Wow.
Actually, a good majority.
Wow. So
it's fucking weird.
Well, yeah, it's not like I'm spouting my views at you like nonstop, or likewise with you.
Well, like, we've talked about this stuff before, but we're not jamming it down each other's throats forcibly. It's
right.
like it's just not being a douche.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you can say, hey, I'm going to my religious service on Sunday mornings.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, that's good for you. If you want to have faith, that's perfect.
In the back here, just like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
How did you find out my inner monologue?
The inner machinations of his mind are an enigma.
Then the milk spills from SpongeBob.
See, I was thinking it's that meme of Haunter flipping along. Yeah. Haunter just being look. I love my brother and I love that so much.
Oh my god, I fucking love that too.
How did we get on this topic again? I lost track.
We're very different people, but we get along.
Right, but that's the thing. It's like we make this work.
Right.
Regardless, it is what it is.
Yeah, we were friends since what, middle school?
6th grade.
Wow.
Which was 12 years?
Was it really 12 years?
That would have been 2010 or 2009, around there.
Holy shit.
Yep. Because that Heart Gold Soul Silver came out fall of that year. So,
holy shit.
Yep, it's been about 12 years.
Wow. And back then we were just fucking dumb kids, like...
Yeah. Oh, bro, I was so dumb.
Same here.
But... Okay, middle school sucked, but we at least tried to make the best of it.
We did, yeah. I fell behind everybody else, but it's fine, you know.
You're fine now, man.
Yeah, school isn't for everybody. If you realize that it's not for you, just make your way through what you can and find whatever works for you. If you want to go to college and get a job through there, that's all on you.
It depends on the profession.
Yeah.
See, the thing with companies is that they're looking for the piece of paper.
Right.
Because schools... Like, look, I went to school for finance and accounting.
Right.
The theory, it's not bad to have.
Right.
But they don't give you a lot of practical experience.
So it's mostly just like looking through textbooks and finding kind of what to do, like a general sense?
Sort of. They value more get an internship. Okay. That is because once you get an internship, you have real world experience.
Right, and you have like an in, essentially.
Exactly. That's how I got my job now, thank God.
Fair.
And yeah, I'll be honest, I don't use a ton of my education directly.
Really?
The theory is all there, but it's not like... Okay, I'll put it this way. I'm in private accounting.
All right.
If you were in public accounting, where you're a CPA, you'd use a lot of your college. Okay,
so because you're in a bit more of a specialized position,
yes,
you're not using as much of your textbook learning.
Basically.
Fair enough.
It's just how it is.
Yeah, totally fair. I mean, as long as it works for you and you're not wanting to kill yourself every day, you're fine.
No, I'm not there. I don't think I'll ever get there.
Okay, I was gonna say I was waiting for the yet. I was waiting.
You knew I was really tempted. No, it's
not yet.
I think part of why I wanted to do this venture, partially, is because it's a fun outlet.
It is.
Not only is there potential for earnings in the future, but it's just fun.
It really is. Like it's having a passion for what you do. It's it drives you forward into keep continuing to make content or do whatever you love.
Well, that kind of ties back to our whole thing, where it's like, we're the three of us are very different people with different views on things, and we agree. Let's have these limits on how we go about presenting ourselves in this podcast format.
Right.
But yet we make it work. It's worked thus far.
Yeah, it's working really well. I mean, we get on each other for stupid things that we do, but at the end of the day, none of us let it actually get to us or get under our skin, so we're fine, you know?
And it's important to, talk about that kind of thing.
True.
I was thinking back in the dating episode we did recently.
Yeah.
One major issue, and I know I've been guilty of this in previous relationships, not communicating properly. Yeah. That, if anything else, that is killer.
Oh yeah, 100%.
For those of you out there who are in a relationship and maybe you're struggling, just communicate.
Mm-hmm.
Being blunt is not necessarily a bad thing.
Depending on how you go about it, yes.
It's not just what you say, but it's how you say it.
Right.
You have to be You have to read the room.
Right.
That's not something I'm good with. I'm not good with reading the room.
That's fair. I'm not great at it, but I do want to speak my mind if something's getting on my nerves.
But it's better to do that, though.
Right.
It's like it. I know this is modern dating part 2, but that's.
No, but we're kind of recapping everything.
Well, right. And especially, I think about like people our age, because you have to understand we're in our early 20s.
Right.
And people younger than us, and I see this issue of if you had just talked about it directly,
right,
but respectfully,
yeah,
you could have avoided an issue.
Yeah.
It's like thinking about going into 2022. I'm just for myself at least.
Right.
If I ever run into that, I just want to snuff it out quickly.
Yeah.
And hey, because I've run into the issue in the past, and I've screwed some people over because of that.
It happens.
But I can't change the past. You have to learn to forgive me.
Yeah.
I need to learn to forgive myself too for some shit.
Right.
I'll be honest.
Sometimes it's hard. Like sometimes it feels like whatever happened is completely inexcusable. But with time and a small amount of distance, I'm not saying completely isolating yourself from the person.
Right.
It can make things better.
I totally agree, and also with grudges. I mean,
absolutely.
Well, you knew this, Joker. I was a very spiteful person.
Oh yeah.
I was bitter.
Fair.
Resentful.
Mm-hmm.
The best advice I would give, like going to the new year, like don't hold a grudge.
It's not worth it.
It's poison.
It is.
They are poisonous chains that will rot you down.
Yeah.
They keep you inhibited.
Been there.
It's like sand. Like imagine you're on the beach, you have like that loose sand in your hand.
Right.
Like let it kind of like fall through your fingers.
Right.
Even if it's difficult for you to do that, at least start to.
Right.
Learn to forgive someone else, or especially yourself.
Because it will weigh you down.
You will be. I shouldn't even say happier per se, but you'll understand. You'll become more wise.
Absolutely, and more at ease. Not happier, but more at ease.
Yes, at peace of mind.
Yeah, exactly.
At peace. Yeah, that's a great way to put
100%.
it.
100%. Also, back on the topic of education, I was a film major, or I was trying to be, to write scripts and things like that in college. I went to a community college. You had gone to more of a religious university, which
private school.
Absolutely.
That place has its
ups and downs.
I could make that a 2-parter.
Oh, that'd be perfect. We can talk about university more in the new year if you want.
Actually, okay. I'll put it this way. I would probably name drop some stuff, so I'd have to keep it to one episode.
That's fair.
Just to condense everything.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, wait. Maybe we shouldn't, because that gets into some religious territory that we shouldn't go down. Per hour agreement.
Fair enough, yeah.
And I want to honor that, so I'll keep... If we ever do that, I'll keep my criticisms... Fuck out of here, B. I will keep my criticisms to the more broad things.
Fair enough. Like the actual parts of university, not the parts of your religion that mix with the university.
Well, it's not even my religion.
Oh, really?
It affects...
Oh, right. Wasn't your school, like, not completely different, but different than your actual religion?
It's different. The thing is, I hung out with a lot of the religious people, and there is a... I won't go into the politics of it. Not the best word for it, but let's just say it's interesting.
That's fair.
It'll make for a good episode, but I'll have to be careful about how I go about talking about it.
Definitely, you got to choose your words carefully, especially with like things like religion and politics. You don't.
I use the word politics as in like how people interact with one another and how they want to run things at the school specifically.
Yeah, I'm saying like those two as completely separate topics.
Right. Yeah, it's. Oh my god. School isn't for everyone.
It's not. And
if someone tells you that you have to go to school, just know that they just want you to have a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Because that's what most people care about. But you see, for you were picking up applicable skills for what you were going for.
Yeah. I've worked with lots of physical jobs. I'm a physical laborer by day. I do this in my spare time, which is pretty good. It's fun. I enjoy talking with my friends and streaming and all that other kind of thing.
Which, by the way, you should follow Joker on Twitch.
Joker P598.
Would you look at that plug?
But yeah, every other job that I've had from that point on has taught me a valuable skill that I use in the job that I have now, which I believe helps people. I get my money, they get insurance, they get assurance that they're going to be safe while they're doing their jobs. So it helps me because I feel like I'm actually doing good.
Being dependable, like that's not a bad quality.
No, I'm happy to have it, if I even do. Like,
I mean, if people are willing to go to you, it shows.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm always happy to lend an ear and talk with people about whatever's bothering them, you know?
But what's cool about your stuff, too, is you have hands-on practical skills.
Really?
At least compared, like, I don't have as much of that. You have way more handyman skills than I have.
I guess so, but I still have to kind of learn things from my father and grandfather and all those kind of people, just to kind of...
But that's so cool that you have that. And many people don't have that nowadays.
That's fair.
And it's an awesome... Grant, we learned some of that in shop.
Yeah, definitely, but
you got a lot of good stuff going for you.
Thank you. And you guys do too, obviously. You guys have more analytical skills. You have a bit of... Not a bit, but you have creative skills as well that definitely help you. That's fine. That help you in your day-to-day, especially with your jobs and everything that you guys do, like on the outside, which is awesome.
I do agree to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's because I always liked being outdoors as a kid. I was a Boy Scout.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Same here.
I like chopping wood. I like that some of the handy stuff. Like
Yeah.
I really like, bruh. If I could just go camping for like a week,
Same.
that'd be cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
I miss camping.
Same here.
I miss all that stuff. And
Dude.
look, the office job has its benefits. It's kind of
Right.
nice, but at the same time,
If you could just take a week to yourself and go camping, that'd be perfect, right?
chopping wood,
Oh,
fishing
yeah.
by hand.
Dude, so fun.
Ugh,
Fishing is just so fucking relaxing.
we gotta go fishing again. We didn't quite. We went fishing that one time.
Yeah.
I guess plans changed.
Yeah. It was a group of what, like 5 or 6 of us all going fishing or something like that?
Yeah, there was 5 of us, and we don't talk to 2 of those guys anymore.
Are those the 2 that I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Dude with long hair now and
Yep.
military guy?
No, the one that's at the gas station, and the other one with the long hair, who also has a podcast.
Oh, yeah, okay. I wasn't thinking of those 2. I was thinking of the one that had just gotten back from the military.
Oh, no, he wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was just 5 of us. So King was there too, for a little bit.
Didn't he just dip on us at one point? Or am I wrong about that?
I think he had to go somewhere.
Okay. It happens, you know.
What a day.
Yeah.
Point is, we need to go fishing.
We really do. That'd be awesome.
But we gotta find like a scenic ass lake.
I got a plan. And you're not gonna like it.
Is it a pond, not a lake? Is it not big enough to be considered a lake?
It is a pond. Well, I guess it's technically 2 separate ponds.
I'll take it.
Alright, cool, yeah.
Combined, they make a lake, so I'm okay with it.
It's gonna be you, me, and King.
Ah.
I think King can or come around to that idea, even if he's not necessarily that much of a fisherman, I guess.
I can't see him fishing, but I'm sure he would say yes.
Yeah,
if just for a quiet afternoon or something.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, like that's like half the fun. It's just peaceful.
It really is. It's fucking beautiful.
Ugh.
Even if you have bugs and stuff kind of tearing at you the whole time.
But that's just you have to deal with that. That's what you expect.
Yeah.
I mean, for anyone who's gone camping, you understand.
Yeah.
It's like, I go camping in the fall and winter where the bugs are better. Shut up. Shut up.
We don't want to hear none of your fucking pussy bullshit.
Bro, I want to go to freaking Maryland beaches, get bit by the horseflies. Well, okay, kick their asses as they bite me.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's unavoidable. They're going to get you.
Yeah.
But you still kick their asses.
Oh, did I ever tell you that I was a Boy Scout too? At one point?
How far did you get?
I was in Boy Scouts. I got to, I think it was like second class or first class or whatever it was.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But past that, I didn't get it.
I only got the star.
That's fair.
We're busy with other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun. And chaos.
That should be its own. That should be its own video.
Definitely.
Again, another thing where we have to be very careful about how we discuss it.
Yeah.
Especially with the leadership involved.
Yeah. But my hand will forever be ruined.
Oh, now that's a story. It's really weird that it's just your knuckle just does that.
Yeah, I can basically hide my pinky knuckle on my left hand.
Yeah, guys, you can't see this, but like imagine you make a fist. Yeah, literally his pinky you can't see it.
Yeah. If you ever see me in public, ask me to do that for you. I will absolutely.
Everyone's gonna be like, what did Joker do? What happened to his hand? What happened?
I lost it in the war.
No, that was a war. That was. I don't care what anyone says. Am I wrong?
No, but I want to find a way to say what I'm about to that doesn't sound awful.
Oh, I'm ready. It's okay. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that, but I'm afraid to ask, so I'll ask off recording.
All right.
I have some ideas, but I want to be very. See, people. This is another thing. You got to be careful about what you put online and what you say, but also honoring the agreements that you make with your business partners / friends.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to make the joke I was about to make. That's the third time this episode.
God damn.
I think the third time. See, you're forcing me to watch my words more. So that's a good thing to go for 2022. Am I right, fella? Not plural because King isn't here yet. Seriously, is he alive?
I have no fucking idea. I'm gonna text him again.
Okay.
Yeah.
King is a busy man. He's got his own side hustle going on. So if there are ever episodes in the future where he's absent for like a bunch at a time. Okay, so King is off on another crusade. So just forget that like last 2 minutes didn't happen, okay? What happened last 2 minutes? Hell if I know.
Yeah, I already forgot.
Ugh. Yeah, there were a lot of women in that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drug brain, no remember things.
You gotta quit that, man.
Sorry.
Don't apologize to me. You gotta apologize to yourself.
I gotta apologize to my brain, y'all.
So is this one of those like Facebook tier memes where it's like, brain, are you gonna let me sleep? No.
Yes.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I was gonna say, I don't know if this is a Facebook tier meme, but there's pros and cons. The pros are I'll say whatever dumb shit comes to mind. The cons are sometimes it's funny.
I'd say it's a fair trade-off. It got us through high school, so it can get us through anything. Because that is just a microcosm of society.
Yeah.
And I don't like it because it doesn't have to be that way.
No. It could just be an even playing field, but no.
Well, it's the people. The people are what make it hell, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's the immaturity, too.
Well, it's like you put aside American education, it has its issues.
Sure.
I'm not focusing on that right now. I'm talking about the people, like the students.
Yeah.
They're what make it hell, if nothing else.
Yeah, because people are dicks to each other for no reason.
You see, that's what kills me. It's why I can't really look in the comments on iFunny anymore.
That's fair.
It's like it's just getting so like, you'll say something and then someone will insult you for no reason. I get that's how the internet is.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it right.
It doesn't.
Like,
yeah.
This is just how it is, man. You just gotta accept it for what it is. No.
Eat shit.
Now that's a fair time to use an insult.
I was gonna say, because of the way that high school worked and the fact that it felt like everybody was treating everybody else like shit. Whenever I get shown kindness in the actual adult life, it feels ingenuine.
Bro, I felt that for most of my life.
Right? It's fucking awful.
I was in the high school Facebook group.
Yeah.
See, as I reflect back on my life, especially going through our class with our peers, you know, a lot of them were douchey to me at some point or another.
Right.
But, you know, and this is a good theme for, you know, going into the new year. Examine yourself, too.
Yeah.
I thought a lot about, like, you know, they were being dicks to me.
Right.
And I wasn't doing myself any favors. Whether it just egged them on.
Yeah.
Or just made myself more resentful, or... Because when you're dealing with people, it's a two-way street.
Yeah.
But so many people nowadays, they're not willing to look down your own. If anything, going into 2022, look down your own path first.
Yeah, before you go down and judge another person's path.
Exactly. I was thinking about it. It's like, I could have made so many more long-lasting and meaningful connections
Same here.
had I not been such a bastard. Myself.
Yeah.
Look, and granted, there were a number of people that were being weird, but at the same time, so was I.
Yeah, absolutely. That was the time that we were all really weird. Like, it was our entire group.
Yeah. But I don't know if I ever told you this. Like, one of those moments that really made me rethink, you know, how I try to go about my relationships with others that I didn't get along with in the past.
Right.
I'll tell you his actual name off recording.
Sure.
One guy who, he's like kind of like in the group where, you know, like they kind of laugh at you, kind of not. Like, you didn't quite know where they were. We ran into each other in one of the courtyards in high school.
Cool.
And he's like, and I could see it in his face and eyes, like he genuinely was happy to see me. Like, man, like I haven't talked to you in so long, man. How you doing?
Wow.
Mind you, we hadn't spoken through most of middle school,
right,
meaningfully. This is like halfway through high school, if that. I know it was genuine.
Wow.
It's like that really, that was moving to me.
That's awesome. Like in high school, especially, that's very rare.
This person who I thought was a dick to me.
Yeah.
He was now so kind. If he was faking it, he did a damn good job.
I wonder if, because of his peer pressure, he was essentially putting on a facade to fit in a sense.
Well, we all did at some point.
That's true.
And it's like, it just, things like that.
Right.
I'll tell you what, I was hanging out with someone this past weekend. I ran into, again, I'll tell you his name off recording.
Sure.
I ran into this one guy, also from our high school. He's like, dude, how's it going?
Really?
He was working at this, he was doing some side stuff at this one restaurant that we were ordering out from. It's like, he was like, dude, what's going on? Like, how you doing?
Wow.
Like, we had this really nice conversation, and it just, it was short, but that was like the second thing that night that just made my day. That's
cool.
But the thing is, right, like, had I not learned to not be such a bastard about things, because that's something that everyone needs to get through at some point.
Yeah.
Like, you have so much better connections with other people, even if you barely see them.
Right. Essentially, as long as you're not a jerk to everybody that you meet, you will form a connection with that person.
It all starts with yourself. Because kind of tying it back to how people suck.
Right.
I know I saw this in high school. I know you would have too. People are very egotistical.
Very.
Dude, second episode reference. It's the super ego. That not quite in that way that Freud meant it, but it's the joke.
Hell yeah. What was the meme that you made about like Freud and cocaine?
Oh, that was the Super Science Friends one where it shows him like an anime. It's like, Albert, this cocaine ain't and then it shows it with the lens flare eyes. We got a lot of traffic on that meme.
That's awesome.
Which, by the way, follow us at TKCRG 2021 on Instagram and Twitter.
Hell yeah.
The memes are on Instagram.
And the memes are on point.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't have like advanced software or anything. Literally, I'm just using MS Paint and like one thing from the internet.
It literally fucking works.
I'm happy it works. I'm surprised it works. But it doesn't have to be the highest quality.
No.
In terms of visuals. It's about the message.
Hell yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, I think a lot of people wouldn't recognize me now from high school.
Really?
Yeah, I remember how I used to be almost over 200 pounds.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think how I look now is anywhere near the way I did back then.
Maybe it's because we've been in pretty close contact all throughout. You have slimmed down a lot.
Thank you.
So to me, you look very similar.
Thank you.
At least in terms of facial, not in terms of weight.
Right.
But I can see where, if they didn't see you that often... Really? You were close to 200?
I was over 200.
Bro, you hit that fucking well. I don't remember.
Really?
I do not remember it being that bad.
Oh, yeah. It was almost 220 at one point.
Well, okay, but to be fair, when we were doing our stuff, we usually were in, like, sweatshirts and other stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So that I get.
I was in sweatshirts and jeans because I didn't know sweatpants were amazing at the time.
Bro, sweatpants, these are, like, the best things.
God tier.
Look, I'm not, like, walking out there trying to hit on someone, so I'm just gonna wear whatever the heck I want.
Yeah, fuck it.
Well, good for you for slimming down, though.
Thank you.
It's like a fucking Uncle Iroh. This man pulled an Uncle Iroh, comes back looking way more jacked.
Sure.
At least that's how I perceived it.
I only watched the first season of Avatar.
You gotta watch the whole thing, man. It's pretty good.
I feel like people are gonna get on my case for that shit.
Well, okay, as if people haven't gone on my case for things in the past. I'm gonna get on yours now.
Oh no.
Listen, man. You gotta get good. I'm amazed the mic picked that up as well as it.
Sorry, I was hyperventilating, everybody.
Hyperventilating. Quick, get the brown paper bag. Help yourself. Get the CO2 in your system.
I actually have hyperventilated before.
Ooh.
Yeah, anxiety attacks. They're not fun.
What is that like?
It's...
If you don't mind me asking.
No, it's no problem. It's essentially getting to the point where you're like shaking and you can't do anything. And all you want to do is curl up in a ball and just cry.
I think I've only ever had that like once, but not to the extent that you did.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I essentially was just like muttering to myself to the point where I was just making myself cry more.
Dang.
Yeah, shit's rough. If anybody suffers with extreme anxiety, please go see a medical professional and get that checked out. It's not something you want to live with. It will eat away at you just like holding a grudge will.
Just take care of yourself.
Exactly.
That's another thing you gotta do in 2022. I see you out.
Yeah.
I see you out there sitting in your chair.
Yeah. Get some help. Stop it. Get some help.
If you keep saying it, they'll do it.
Hell yeah.
See, we gotta do the subliminal message thing. Or like we like for like one frame we flash like Pepsi or something.
Yeah.
Isn't that illegal though?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. How is that illegal? But you know what? Actually, nope. Not gonna go down that road.
Don't do it, man.
Again.
Flash a Big Mac on screen.
Man, I could really go for a Big Mac right
now. Yeah, damn. I mean, granted, advertising companies will do whatever they can get away with.
Okay, look. Taking an intro to marketing course through the business program, if there's one thing I learned from that class, marketing, it's just manipulating you.
Pretty much, yeah.
I don't care if it's just to buy a freaking Big Mac. It is manipulation, hands down.
Yeah, every part of it. Like, there are hundreds of commercials on a day if you're watching TV for more than, 2 hours, maybe?
Yeah.
And a lot of it is just every commercial trying to grab your attention.
I hate it.
Yeah, same here. It's essentially every commercial is trying to be the one that grabs your attention.
But the thing is, commercials suck now.
They really do.
Like since like 2010.
Yeah.
I'm being generous when I say 2010.
Yeah, I was going to say.
This is the drop-off point. I'm going to be generous. 2010 is when it really goes downhill.
It went to the cringe.
But I'm not going to pretend like... Okay, one thing that really pisses me off, slight tangent, people who watch the Super Bowl just for the commercials.
Yeah.
Bro, if you're not a business professional, get the hell out of here.
Why would you fucking bother?
Guys, the commercials were so good. Are you going to buy anything? No, I just don't appreciate it. Bro, no one cares.
Yeah. It's the funniest Super Bowl commercial.
You are not a marketing major. Get out of here. Shut up.
I'll watch a 3-hour game just for 30-second commercials.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I like being manipulated.
Okay, maybe that's not fair of me to say.
No, it seems fair.
No. The reason I compare that to soft resetting for a shiny in the Pokemon game. I mean, because they could easily come back and say, well, you did that.
Yeah. I see your point. It's hours of torture for a very small payoff.
Okay, but the thing is, Nintendo already got my money. The other companies are trying to get your money.
That's true. Yeah. All you're doing is wasting your own time, not your own money.
Well, if you multitask, it isn't a waste of time.
That's true.
But then again, how do you multitask effectively with a soft resetting? I know I can't. Unless it's like in the car or something. Assuming I'm not the one driving. And I don't have to talk. Joker, what are you thinking?
I don't know if I could say it. I'm still going to say it anyway. I'll cut it out if it's too much. But
that requires a whole other skill.
L-A up.
L-A soft reset, hard time. I'm so glad we're cutting this out. That's a good one.
Oh. We were talking about the New Year at one point.
Yeah. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. But also keep an eye out for your friends too.
Definitely.
It's never just about you.
No. If you see or suspect that any of your friends or anyone close to you is in need of help, reach out that hand. Absolutely do whatever you can to help. Even if it's just offering, or not offering, but essentially recommending them to see a mental health professional.
That goes a long way, more than you think.
It does. Hearing from somebody else that that's something that you should try is definitely a huge help. And even if King doesn't take the advice, or Knight might not take the advice, it's still on me to recommend it for them if I think that they need it.
Because at that point, you've led me, the horse, to the water. If I don't drink, that's on me.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, you're a horse, buddy.
We snaw.
Oh God.
that impression was terrible.
Wait, are you a furry now?
Not
that there's anything wrong with furries.
I'm not going to say my thought. You cut me off perfectly, Joker. Thank you. No, really, I was about to.
Yeah, I got you.
I almost said something really not good.
I feel like I know where you were going with that, and I'm happy that I cut you off after that, or before you said it.
Well, going along with like helping another person out by just like saying stuff.
Right.
If someone says, like, hey, you should have, like, even if you tell someone to do this thing, like, hey, man, I think this would be really helpful for you to do.
Right.
Don't let them gaslight you if they don't do it. And what I mean by that is,
right.
I've heard situations where someone offers advice to another person, or hey, like, you should try this, or maybe you should try doing that.
Sure.
The advice-e,
yeah.
the person who's receiving it,
mm-hmm.
They don't follow it, and then they blame the advisor.
Oh.
Because like, you should have pushed me more. It's like,
what? No. I gave you a recommendation. It's on you to take that next step.
Because you're an autonomous human being with free will.
Right.
Accept some damn accountability in your life. That's another thing for 2022.
Yeah!
Accountability.
It's key.
I was thinking about that with the dating episode, too.
Hmm?
It's like there's no accountability in modern dating. It's like, well, he or she wasn't there for me, or they didn't do this enough.
Yeah.
What about yourself? Maybe there's a reason why they didn't do that, or maybe there's a reason why they didn't want to do that. It can be just as much your fault as theirs.
Right. Blame can be shared. It doesn't all have to be placed on the one person.
Yes. It's not this. The world is not black and white.
No.
Okay, in some ways it is. It can be black and white, but there's many, many, many shades of gray.
Right. Almost 50. I'm sorry for that joke.
I hate that was a Twilight fan fiction that became popular.
Yeah, and I've heard it's so badly written that,
like most fan fiction.
Yeah. Like the Sonic fan fiction that the Game Grumps always read.
I forgot about that.
The kiss has lasted for 30 minutes. 30 minutes? Yeah.
Okay, Joker, can we please, in the new year, can we do like a bad reading of that? Or like find terrible fan fiction to just like do narration of?
I really want to, but I don't know how we can get that past YouTube.
We'd have to age restrict it.
Oh, absolutely.
But man, would that be funny?
Definitely.
Which, by the way, you wouldn't have to age restrict YouTube if kids are going to lie about their age. Yeah. But if you just had YouTube Kids
and actually made it viable for kids to use and parents to control what your kids see,
right?
It'd be easier to split it.
Or, if parents actually watch what their kids were doing online. Bro. Oh, good one, me. Well, bro, did you hear about that TikTok thing?
Which one? Really?
By family members who are teachers, and they have to put up with this bullshit. Because the parents of the kids don't watch what they do online. They don't see how they engage with others online, or what they're saying or putting out there. If you're a parent, do your kid a damn favor and actually care about what they're looking at online.
Limit the screen time if you have to.
Don't even give them a phone until they're a certain age. They frankly, that's where it all stems from.
Yeah, you had an iPod for the longest time, but
that's because you lent me the iPod.
Oh yeah.
Which, thank you for that, by the way.
Absolutely.
I would not have been connected to people had I not had that.
100%.
But you see, we were responsible.
Yeah.
We weren't saying stupid crap that, actually can put people's lives in danger.
Yeah. But, some people don't have that filter and decide to put themselves and other people in danger.
Be careful about what you say.
Yeah.
And not just online, but in your life. Even if you don't mean something in the way that you intend it, it will be misconstrued at some point. Yeah. That's just how it is.
Especially if it's recorded or written down.
Right. Just be careful.
Absolutely.
Now, when you're with the boys, all bets are off.
Oh, yeah. Everybody puts their phones away, hides them in their fucking bag, whatever, and you can say whatever the fuck you want.
Well, that's how we are.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
It's like, I don't need this. Yeet!
Yeah, you fuckers go on unhinged ranting when there's no recording.
You've not heard half the stuff that King and I talk about in the car.
Oh. Me or them?
Both of you guys.
Fair enough, yeah.
But then again, we've also gone off onto some stuff in the car, too.
Yeah.
Those are the fun conversations. But those aren't the conversations that you can just put out there.
No.
Not unless you're really careful or you're on the right platform for it.
Yeah.
But this ain't it, folks.
No.
YouTube is not what it used to be. And that's all I'm going to say on that.
I don't think we'll end it there.
Yeah!
YouTube is not what it used to be, everybody.
No, it ain't.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at TKCRG2021.
2019 is for losers. Yeah!
Did we both dab?
Don't tell them we did that. Yes, I will dance on its grave. Put on my heels just for that.
Hell yeah. And like, comment, and subscribe for more content as it drops the ball.
That's a good New Year's joke, Joker.
Thanks, man.
And also, we'll have some announcements for the new year for other fun content that we have planned.
Hell yeah.
So, wait for our channel to update you with that in its own video, probably.
Personally, I'm hype.
You're nice to meet you, Hype. I'm Knight.
I'll fucking murder you, Knight.
Let's just end it here.
Alright, yeah. King's Cabinet is adjourned.
Happy New Year, everybody.